Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'll be sharing a few effective tips which work for me, which I think are the best for every student. Along with that, I'll be even sharing my pre-boards experience, like how my pre-boards went and what mistakes I have made and what I have realized through these pre-boards. So without any further ado, let's get into our today's video. So the first and foremost tip which I want to share with you all is how to memorize or recall answers for a long period of time. So I've been receiving a lot of comments. See, there is only one Mool mantra for this, R to the power of 4. I have been saying this since past few videos, and yeah, I'll be saying it further also because this is something which really worked for me. Read, reread, recite and reproduction. First, take a book, read the chapter. Don't listen to any video explanation. Before that, you first read the chapter. First, you make yourself clear that whether the concept is clear for you or not. Later on, you have to reread it again. Reread it after your teacher's explanation or reread the notes which you have made. Obviously, while reading itself, you have to make effective notes for that particular chapter. So better make the notes, and later on, after 2 to 3 days, when you have enough time, you have to go through your notes once again. So if you go through your notes, it will be just like rereading your entire textbook because you have made all the important points into one page. You can make concept maps or flowcharts. But the next tip which is really going to help is recite. And whenever I follow this method of reciting, my mom and bro will run away from my room because I will be teaching someone, and if I don't have anybody to teach, then I start teaching them and they literally don't have enough time because my bro has to study his own subject and my mom will be busy with the household chores. And as you know, my voice is just like a loudspeaker. No one can bear it, and as I will be reading it aloud, they're surely going to run away from my room. So what you have to do is recite everything, recall everything. And this is one method. If you want to follow another method, there is one more method. So in this reciting process, you can even write down the entire whatever you have learned on a piece of paper. Just after rereading your notes, what you have to do is keep your notes away, take a piece of paper, recall everything, write down everything whatever you have learned. That will be stored into a permanent memory. Okay, not as a temporary memory. If you follow this, your memory will be stored like a ROM and not like a RAM. As you all know, ROM stores permanent memory and RAM stores memory temporarily. So you want to be like a ROM, right? Especially during this board exams time, then you must follow these 3 steps. And the last step which I said was reproduction. This is nothing but just teaching the subject like a teacher to any one of your close mate. If you don't have any friends who is going to listen to your teaching, then you can teach to your doll or your teddy bear or anyone. Or you can just go in front of your mirror and just reproduce everything what you have studied. Okay, so this is also an advanced step of reciting. Now, the second part of the video which I said was my pre-boards experience. So let me just say how my pre-boards went. But before that, how I prepared for my pre-board is also something which is very important. The most effective way which helped me prepare for my pre-boards very well was morning studies. So before the day of exam, I give that day ka exam, come back home. It will be almost 6 o'clock until I reach home, and I'll be so tired that day that I don't even feel to study. But I'm not going to give up for my next pre-board, right? I have to surely give my pre-boards. What I'll do is just give a quick glance for all my chapters or topics which I'm having for my next pre-board the before day. Later on, I feel so sleepy, I'll sleep. But surely I used to wake up at 3 o'clock or 3:30 or 4 o'clock sometimes very early in the morning, so as to just understand and revise the topic perfectly. I used to not write them. I could have followed 2 methods for reciting. One is written method, one is oral method. Now as I was not having enough time, I just used to go through oral method, and that helped me a lot. Along with that, reciting it just like a teacher also helped me a lot. Enough preparatory holidays also. As soon as one pre-board exam was done, we were having another one. So it was difficult, but the most effective way was waking up at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, disturbing your family, disturbing your sleep schedule, in the same way disturbing their sleep schedule, and awaking everyone without any alarm clock. That's the best method which helped me a lot. And once surely try this also. If you don't have enough time after coming back home, you just give it a quick glance, and then tomorrow morning, the next day morning, you wake up very early. Along with that, early morning studies will help you recall the answers for a long period of time. And yeah, this is what something which helped me. Now talking about my pre-boards experience, if I have to say, my PB2 went more well than my PB1, because in my pre-board 1 I did a lot of blunders and mistakes. The main subject in which I did a lot of mistakes was Hindi. So in Hindi, everything went well. Paragraph writing, I got good grades. Grammar also good grades. But the only thing where she took away my marks was the spelling mistakes. And the way I have presented my pre-board 1 ka paper. There were very little spelling mistakes, but not that many. My teachers followed really a strict correction for both the PBs, PB1 and PB2. Out of 50 marks, literally no one has crossed 40 except 2 or 3 members, and I wasn't the one. Even I didn't cross 40, but above 35 only. The most idiotic blunder that I did was writing half patra in one additional and the another half in another additional. She said this is completely restricted in boards. And for Vignapan, I used sketches and crayons, which took away my total marks from Vignapan. That was total of 5 marks. She didn't give me 1 mark also. And even for this patra, she cut off my entire patra also. There only I lost 10 marks. So I improved lot, and yeah, I have written well in my pre-board 2. So let's see how the result comes out to be in my pre-board 2. I did not do any mistakes for every separate writing skill. Suppose for patra I have taken 1 additional, for Laghu Katha 1 additional, for Vignapan 1 additional, and for Anuched 1 additional. And I even rechecked my paper twice and thrice so that I didn't do any mistakes in my spellings. So I hope that my paper would be happy now. It would be satisfied by the mark. So I don't know. Let's see how much I'm gonna get. But they're really following strict correction. I can't help. And along with that, if they take away your marks in this pre-boards, no, don't worry. Don't care about those marks so much, because they are not the people who are gonna correct your papers in the boards. Okay. Along with that, I'm not disrespecting anyone. And one more interesting fact was that many members were literally saying that my question paper was easy in the comment section. Yeah guys, I understand that. But the thing is that even though they give an easy paper, that doesn't affect me, because before the exam I study each and every topic very well and go and give the exam. So I'll be writing only the answers for those questions which are given in that question paper, but I'll be still remembering those answers which I have prepared the before day. So I'm still having that memory. Okay, I have stored it like ROM, not like RAM, right? Okay, how is that even possible? Because if you're gonna recite it, you're gonna reproduce it, you're gonna read it, you're gonna reread it. Physics, न्यूमेरिकल्स पे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करना, हिंदी spelling mistakes, and follow a good and proper presentation skills. In English also follow good presentation skills. Grammar, no doubt it's easy, and question answers also. Letter writing is something which you have to concentrate on. And for my pre-board 1 I got 49 out of 50 in English, and for my pre-board 2 I got 48 because I lost 1 mark in grammar only. And for social, yeah, let me say my social marks. In pre-board 1 I got 43 out of 50, but for pre-board 2 I got 48 out of 50. 43 out of 50 because I did a lot of mistakes in objectives. I lost 6 marks in objectives in pre-board 1, but pre-board 2 I did my best. So this is the portion that I had for my pre-board 1, and later on when I talk about pre-board 2, here it is. So this is the portion of my pre-board 2. Along with this pre-board 1 and pre-board 2, I'm having my pre-board 3 next month, January 21st, and I hope I'm gonna do best. That is of 80 marks, this were of 50 marks. That is of 80 marks, the entire syllabus will be covered. So I hope that I'm gonna do best. And when I talk about maths, as you can see back of me, I literally have formulas of every chapter of maths, and I even have physics formulas of 3 chapters. Electricity is a chapter which has lot of formulas. Light reflection, refraction, about the sign convention of mirror formula, lens formula, magnification, about the refractive index. I even shared this with you all in the community tab today, so I hope you have all checked that. So let me just repeat where you have to not do the mistakes in which particular subject. In maths especially, don't do the silly mistakes. Yeah, silly mistakes are the only one. Calculation mistakes are the only one which you are doing, and that is when you are losing a lot of marks. So calculation mistakes mat karna, silly mistakes mat karna. In RT Sharma, you will be having the previous year questions. Okay, 2008, 2009, they will be giving that year also. So just go through them once. Along with that, follow NCERT examples also, because that is also going to help you. So maths, no silly mistakes, no calculation mistakes. In social studies, read your NCERT well, and that is what which helped me a lot. You will be able to answer all the objectives correct. Okay, later on the third, in science, physics mein numericals, bio mein diagrams are very important, and in chemistry the equations especially. You write the balanced equations every time, don't write the unbalanced ones, because you are surely going to lose half of 1 mark there. Fourth subject is English and Hindi. Together I'm saying in English and Hindi, don't do blunders in presentation. Okay, present your paper well. In Hindi, spelling mistakes are the one where you're losing marks. So don't do spelling mistakes. What you have to do, if you have enough time, write that question answer once. And these are the mistakes which I have made in my pre-boards. And I hope that you won't do that same mistakes again and again. And this was my pre-boards experience, and I want to end this video just by saying about this Physics Wala. Physics Wala YouTube channel helped me a lot in preparing for this pre-boards, and even it will be helping me in further classes also, in class 11th, class 12th also. It's surely gonna help me, and especially the one-shot videos, the revision series helped me a lot, and I was able to ace good grades just because of this Physics Wala. So I thank a lot to all the teachers who worked literally hard for us. Along with that, if you haven't watched the web series of Physics Wala, go and watch it in Amazon Mini TV right now, today, just for free of cost. And yeah, I hope you all found this video to be informative. If you want more such interesting videos like this, then you all know what to do. Like, share and subscribe to Sahithi's Interesting Vlogs. Okay, meet you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.